Here's tonight's episode. We are practicing for the Risk World Cup, playing Mont Saint Michel 70% with some superstar Risk players, including Tombstone, Mallorie, Crackle, Harlow, and the pepper that's pickled, or the pickled pepper, however you prefer. We will see how this goes. These are some of the most fun settings in all of Risk, in my opinion. We are playing with blizzards, which changes this map each time, causes a little bit different strategy for you to figure out. Oh, you went to the bathroom, came back, and he had his own team. Wow. Harsh. Crackle in the first position. A member of the Cleveland Space Pups, as well as Mallorie, playing as green. Getting all three Cleveland Space Pups in here tonight. Yellow pickled pepper with the blue check mark. Very impressive. Tombstone playing as blue. Upset with the initial plan from Crackle, but also thinks it was well played. Crackle takes the bonus. Here's how the bonuses work on Mont Saint Michel. You got the north passage, north wall, east wall, port, and west wall, making your outer circle. Your inner circle is courtyard, Mont Saint Michel proper, Saint Pierre, stores, Old Town, and residence. And then you've got the three core bonuses of Abbey, Hill Road, and markets. Mont Saint Michel, an actual place, an actual castle. Just realized that not too long ago, that it is a real castle in France. You probably would have guessed that. Pretty cool old place. It's kind of like a little village that people can go to. Check it out. There are I think there's one family that actually lives there inside the castle walls. It is a real place, so that makes it eligible for the Risk World Cup, because we only play on real place maps. Also, Red Sands Fort, where we're playing Major League Risk tomorrow. Real place. Curious what the reaction's going to be here, but we'll see how this goes. Everyone seems chill with it so far. We'll see how that goes. If that stays. Get the nice turn one bonus of the +6 in stores. Crackle's got his bonus lined up. Mallorie's going to take the +3 in the Abbey. With the chance to potentially go up to Hill Road next turn or go down into Mont Saint Michel proper from there. Tombstone doesn't get the first turn bonus, but going for a big bonus of the north wall, the +5 up here. Needs 3 more territories to get it. Pickled Pepper 1 territory away from taking the north passage +4 on turn 1. Harlow going for a kind of... Oh, takes Mont Saint Michel proper and sets up for the other +7 on the map. Oh, okay, he goes down into the Hill Road. Gonna take both in one turn? That's a heck of a turn. Could have gone for it. Decided not to. Didn't want to be targeted, probably. Probably the logic there. Oof. That makes it tough on old Mallorie there. Harlow comes down into that bone. Takes both sides. Mallorie's going to be forced potentially over into courtyard. See what Crackle does round 2 here. Crackle's going to work on port. Working on port. Port's got a nice blizzard on this map, blocking off the back of it. West Wall has a nightmare blizzard that makes it very tough to take. What do I look for next? You really want, if you're going to take a big bonus, you can get it on round 2 in this map, that's fine. If it's not a 3 or a 4. If it's a 3 or 4, you really want it on turn 1. And then you really want to have your second bonus locked up by the end of turn 3. So that's kind of the logic on these settings. You'll see this map gets really carved up here soon. think I'm just going to be allowed to also take the +7, but I'm tempted to go for it. Yellow's got a 4 in here, so I'm not going to hit the 4. And the +7 is realistically my next option. Guess I could go for that other +7 if they wanted me to have that. Let's try that. Maybe everyone will be cooler with that. Tombstone might not like it. Yeah, we're getting some reactions. Mallory doesn't like it. We'll see what happens on this. I mean, it was just that's like my only option I had there, right? Mallory's gonna challenge Harlow for that Abby bonus. Threatens the 8 on 4, wants Harlow to get out of there. Yeah, let's see how that works out here. Remember, when you're playing in the World Cup, the winner gets 10 points. There's no other placement points. So only the winner gets points for placement, and they get 10 points. Your first bounty you take gets you 5 points. Your second bounty you take gets you 3 points, and each additional bounty is 1 point. You play 3 consecutive games, which is a match. And then after the match, the 3 players with the most points are the ones that move on in the tournament. Fake Llama's really wanted Mallory to hit that 4. I think she definitely rolls the 4 next turn if it's not out of that spot. Also, he's going to get 7 troops, so he may come back at that 8, which would be wild. Oh no, he used them in a different spot. He moves them out. Very nice. Mallory is upset about the greed on the board, which is fair. Mallory is stuck with a +3 right now. But going to get the +4 next turn. Going to get a nice +4. So again, the goal is really by the end of round 3 to have your 2 bonuses locked up and then start working on some sort of external position that will help you get bounties if they become available. Problem is there's not a lot of external positions that I have an option for because the map's so carved up already. Interestingly, this bonus over here that Mallory maybe could have gone for over in Courtyard, still wide open, but I don't have anything close. Pickled Pepper goes ahead and takes his second bonus. I don't really have an external position to go get. Could block Harlow a little bit. Hit Tombstone's a 1 here and block Harlow in. Fortify back around to here. Here. That's what I do. Give myself a couple of different paths to work out of this. Yeah, that works. Okay. Hit the 1. Let Harlow know I'm not giving him that bonus also. We're all going to trade in there. I'm going to give Mallory some space if she would like it up there. Bad memories from the World Championship. Yeah, Crackles 3 is tough. Now you've got Tombstone 6 sitting in there, so that Courtyard's going to be messy. But you get your second bonus. You got Blizzard help. We can all trade there in the middle, which I don't know how long that's going to last. Because Harlow's getting 14 and could be a bully here. So one thing you can look at is people's externals to take out if they're not around you, to force them to go through somebody else, but there's not really anybody that makes sense. If I take out yellows, he's next to me. If I take out blacks, he's next to me. Take out white is the only kind of option for taking out externals, but I'd have to take out a lot of them. And that wouldn't really help because they can trade in the Harlow can trade in the Courtyard there. Yeah, I don't really have a move to take out externals. That's sometimes one option on this map. This is kind of the fastest I've seen this map get carved up. Crackle builds on his external and courtyard. Going to be in a good position there, blocking everybody. What was that roll? Rolled a 2-on-1 and got it. Pickled Pepper rolls a 2-on-1. Oh, Tombstone adds and hits Crackle. How about that? Wants the bonus there, because he's only got the one bonus. Takes Crackle out of that position. It's kind of interesting. Crackle would like me to attack, but I'm not sure whom I'm supposed to be attacking. I kind of like my position on the board right now. I'm earning nicely compared to everybody. Definitely some interesting dynamics on this board right now, right? It's all carved up. We're all trading here in markets. And Tombstone would like his second bonus to be Courtyard. Gonna have to hit some Mallorie stacks. But those were original spawn stacks. Also makes Tombstone much harder to kill when that becomes an option by taking that position. Mallorie nicely rolls out a 3 for Tombstone to give up the bonus. Very good neighborly play. Yeah, Mitch should have been broken. But also Harlow, I like that you forced Harlow out of that convenient position. Because he went for that just on turn 1 almost. Harlow's a little bit tempting to take out his externals. I'm considering it. I won't say that I'm not considering it. Yeah, I mean, technically I'm outgaining everybody, but you don't play long enough in these settings that the gaining completely changes the game. Like, I'm only 9 troops up on Harlow right now. Crackle hits a Mallorie external position. Here goes the Pickled Pepper. Maybe adds to the ones, or goes and hits Mallorie. Hits Mallorie's 2 in Courtyard. No, adds to the ones, creates an external position. That's a good move. Good move. Tombstone gets 8. Adds 2 to his original bonus, and is going to go try to take Courtyard. Gonna have a little split to do, but should be fine. Hits the 2 first, leaves 3, goes and gets the little appendage there in Courtyard, and takes the second bonus. Tombstone at 28 troops, lowest in troops. Okay, so we are gonna force Harlow to go through somebody, right? Probably like a little overly aggressive right now because I'm in a good position on the board. And like the longer this goes in this situation, the further up I get. But I think I gotta take a little advantage of it and be a little bit of a bully with this opportunity. We've got our stacks kind of carefully placed around the edge of our 2 bonuses so that we have kind of threat stacks going if anyone wants to break us. They decide to do so. Mallorie built a really good external, right? Because that's tempting to take the person out that's all adjacent there in the center. But that 16 external is going to be very annoying to get to for someone. Harlow's now got to break somebody. So the reason I waited until Tombstone took that bonus was because he had that option to go get a spot down there. So now I force him to break. And he feeds Tombstone, or is he going to go get him? He's going to go get him. That's a good move. Gonna break me to go get him. Harlow gets +5. Tombstone finishes 6th. Tombstone. Harlow +5. Harlow gets to trade. It's not a big trade yet. That was a 6. It's 14 total, though. Maybe that was 8. Harlow's at 61 troops and 4 cards. Mallorie traded early, which was a smart move, because I would definitely be taking Mallorie out next turn if that was sitting at 5 cards. Tombstone says, I got slammed around 1. Were we all just taking out little stacks, not realizing that we were all happened to be hitting you? I got broken, Mallorie. Are you happy yet? Oh, this is interesting. Crackle makes a run through. Don't know what the run through was for. That was interesting. Okay, here goes the 12 trade by the Pickled Pepper. Hits some Harlow. Okay, so like a combined kill Harlow effort happening here. Some sort. I can jump on board with that. He's got 42, though. I don't really have my stacks positioned to kill him. And I can't get over here, obviously. So I'm not going to kill him. But I don't love Pickled Pepper having that. And I kind of liked back when I had my bonus. Those were the good days. Keep all of our big stacks pointed out. Oh, just wanted to break his 3rd bonus. Gotcha. Yeah, I wasn't realizing he had gotten the 3rd bonus by doing that move. That's fair. Alright. Mallorie would like Harlow to attack. I assume she means attack green. I can't tell for sure. Tombstone, I was all for you taking it. Now, Mallorie, I don't know if Mallorie was for you taking Courtyard. Oh boy. Harlow throws up the love bot right before breaking Mallorie. At least he threw the love bot up first, right? So that makes it okay. Anything you do after that, you're good. I think that's how that works, as I understand it. Mallorie does not see it that way, based off of the angry eyebrow emoji. Interesting game we have setting up here. I have a lot more troops. I only have 17 more than Harlow. and 10 more than Crackle. So really, Mallory and Pickled Pepper are the ones in the toughest spots, I would say. Crackle keeps breaking me, which may not set well. It's one way to go about it. I guess that's one option if that's something you want to do. Let's see what Pickled Pepper goes for here. Goes for the light attack. Trade's only 25. I can't get a trade in turn here. Cannot get a trade in turn. Obviously, we gotta roll Crackle a couple times here because he keeps breaking us. It's for obvious reasons. Alright, Mallory's got 30. What is gonna happen? Returns the break on Harlow? Doesn't return the break on Harlow. How about that? They are gonna stay friends. Yeah, Tombstone, that's really unlucky that you were down 19 troops. I mean, obviously we weren't purposely attacking you. But we were, it does just seem to happen sometimes where your stacks are in everybody's bonus. And it's unlucky, but only so much you can do about it. But that's why we play 3 games. Yeah, obviously we weren't purposely attacking you. That'd be crazy. I'm happy to we can go do Iceland after this, or we could skip straight to Europe Advance if you'd rather do that, or we could do the full points. Whatever you guys want to do is fine with me. Yeah, I was paid. Mallory told me attack Tombstone. So Crackle hits me back a little bit, breaks Mallory to take another bonus. Starts to threaten at a 70% run, but doesn't do anything. Considers differently. Yeah, that's right. Gosh, I don't think I have it. Whew, needed some good rolls there. But what do we have left after that? Not much, huh? Not much. Obviously, we got to break Crackle again. I mean, nothing personal, just gotta do it. Crackle's on 5 cards, kind of the logic there. Harlow's got a lot of troops, but Crackle's about to get cards in turn, so I'm not trying to take bonuses, obviously, but Mallorie can break me. That's great. Mallorie threatening a 70 run here, or just trying to take some of mine away. I can't tell if it's a full-on 70 run or not, or if it's just a taking Mitch down from his percentage. I think it's just taking Mitch down from that percentage. That's fair. Mallorie now the leader in percentage of the map. We're playing 70%, so you just have to get 70% of the map. It's not true world dom. You're playing against really good players, so they know to keep taking down the strongest player, which is a really smart way to play it. Harlow keeps all those bonuses. Everyone just lets Harlow keep them. Crackle gets 40. Crackle's going to make a 70 run here. I don't know if it has a Mallorie bounty tied into it, because he's got to go around me, but he could do it. Just got an annoying path to do it. Yeah. But is the Mallorie bonus tied in there? Oh, I forgot to do my +5. My +5 was pickled pepper. No, not going for the Mallorie bounty inside of it. Going just for the 70. There it is. Good game, Crackle. Crackle gets the 70. I maybe had a run at it. I probably should have tried. Was too focused on other stuff. Pickled pepper. Okay, so do we want to go Iceland, do the full round, or do we want to go to Europe Advanced? Your guys' call, just let me know. Mitch +5. So currently Harlow's at 5, I'm at 5, and Crackle is at 10 points. White could have made the run, you say? Tombstone wants Iceland. Let's do Iceland. That's the only vote I see so far. It's usually pretty quick. Iceland, 70 fixed. Here we go. Game 2 settings. Blizzards are off. Fog is off. Portals are off. But we are on fixed. 70%. Here we go. Jump on in. 4RQ, 69. Nice. I'll throw it into the Discord also. Add practice. Game 2. Anybody watching, welcome to join. Hop on in. We are practicing for the Risk World Cup. I can adjust the points. It's not that big of a deal that we have the same 6. We would love to have you in the game. World Cup. Iceland. Oh, we already got it. Okay, never mind. Let's do it. We got everybody the same? All right, let's do it. Notice the 2 blue check marks. In general, when I play Risk, I go after the people with the blue check marks first. So Pickled Pepper and Mallorie obviously kind of target us on the back here. We're playing Iceland fixed, 70%, so it's a super small map. Being first in turn order sometimes can be the end of you. Our recommendation, kind of from what we've played in these test games for the World Cup, is if you have a chance to go for the bounty, even if it means you may not win the game, probably go get your bounty and get the 5 points out of this map. Sometimes it pays off. You get the bounty and you get a chance at 70. But very rarely on this map could you see what Crackle just did, where you see the 70% run before more than like 3 bounties are taken. Usually it's down to a 3-player game. We've seen maybe one time it be down to a 4-player game and someone make the 70 run. I like that I'm last in turn order. I think that's the best spot to be in these settings, because the map's carved up a little bit by the time it gets to your turn on this first round. The negative is obviously cards at the end, and you're not in progressive where you're getting the bigger card trade. So the way the strategy works on this map when you're playing 70% fixed is you want to stay in multiple positions early to make sure you don't get killed. Then you want to start lining up your kill. And in general, the person that's most likely to be the person you want to kill is going to be the person right after you in turn order. Or maybe 2 people after you. But you really want to watch out for the person right in front of you in turn order, because they're the most likely to kill you. So just something to keep in mind. Obviously, it's going to depend on spawn, where your troops are and things like that. But just know that the person right in front of you, like Crackle in this game, is my most likely assassin. So I want to make sure I find a 1 to go hit. I could hit it from my 12, but I really like that 12 sitting up there. Seems intimidating. So the other strategy is these external positions that loop around. You're going to want to be in those where you can. Let's go here for now. These external positions turn out to be really important when you're going for the bounties or the 70% run. You want to be where you can get through someone, because this map gets really blocked off. Any stacks can block off the map, so you want that external position you can jump around people. Like Mallorie's 9 up here can jump up to the 1 easily or go through. So you definitely want to be in those external positions. This 1 position has externals in 2 different directions. That's one of the most important territories on this map, as well as this green 1 over here that Mallorie has. And I'm not even going to try to say it, the name of that territory. So yeah, that 9 that Harlow just put up there, that's a critical territory on this map. Because of the 2 external positions, it gives you a lot of access to the map, because the map is so blocked off. So when you're doing these attacks early, where it looks like everyone's just kind of taking whatever 1 they can find, you can use a little bit of strategy to point people where you want them to go. Like the Pickled Pepper kind of blocked me off here from getting a card, blocking me with his 2 stacks. Maybe on purpose, maybe not on purpose, hard to tell. Crackle's in 2 positions. Got 2 big stacks that are really close together. Going to be 1 stack potentially now. No. Keeps them in 2 stacks, but they're really close together, not much in between. So it's a very aggressive position to be in, but not super protected at this point. Go here. Really want to keep that position. Oh. Misclicked. Go. Didn't want to lose that troop. We'd love to be where this white 5 is, but it's unlikely Harlow's giving that up anytime soon. Yeah, I have a card. I wasn't saying that you were card blocking me, Pickled Pepper. I was just saying where you were lining up is kind of boxing me in, but definitely not a card block. Harlow is going to move out of that position. Let's see if he fortifies back. See, I think that's a bad spot to give up with this strategy, because this external position could be real useful. Look at where this 1 is specifically. You get to cross the map here, and you can go left or right, and you have a looping position. So where that 12 is that the Pickled Pepper just put down, that's a great spot on this map to be in. You'll notice when people start going for the bounties that those are the key pieces, if you can jump around the map with those. Tombstone goes into 1 position, so that's a strategy. No one's going to hit a 21 stack, right? So It's a strategy. It's tough for someone to hit you even when they turn in cards because they're only getting 10 or 12 max on cards. So it's very unlikely they're going to have enough troops to hit a 21 stack. So it's not a bad strategy, and it's pretty aggressive because you can go kill someone. It's harder to get bounties spread out around the map, though. Okay. We don't want our 5 to get hit. We don't want to lose our loopy position here. We can kind of card trade with Pickled Pepper. I'm going to fortify back. Hold my loopy position. Alright, Mallory's in 2 spots. Got a 10 and a 14 stack. And has a 1 to hit up here. Can hit Crackle in 2 different spots. Or could hit Tombstones once. Goes into a Crackle sandwich there. Between Crackle's 2 stacks. Harlow continues moving up to get into 2 positions. A little more aggressive as we move into the first trade. Get in 2 positions so you can start looking for bounties, especially early in card order. Although we're in fixed, so not everyone's going to hold all their cards the way you would see in progressive. Basically, I haven't seen a bonus held for a turn. These are the bonuses if you really want to know. There's a 2, 3, 4, and 5, but they're basically not held, so they're not super important when you're playing these settings. Which also keeps it from stalemating, because you don't go into holding bonuses and everyone negotiating, not breaking, and stuff like that. All right, Crackle goes with the early trade. Again, we're in fix, so it's not going to hurt him at all to go with an early trade. Goes with the single attack on Tombstones 1. Can fortify into 2 positions potentially. But what I would rather do is take this nice external position. And I kind of like this position to be able to get to the other side of the map. Mallory would like to know what kind of cards you got, Tombstone. I think this is the smallest map. Let me look. That's a good question. I think this might be the smallest map. No, Simple World is smallest. It's got 19 territories. Britannia's got 20 and Iceland 21. So it's the 3rd smallest map. Tombstone just died. The single position does not pay off for Tombstone. Mallory kills Tombstone. That's why she was asking about the cards, because they were about to be her cards. So that's a Tombstone 6. Mallory plus 5. Poor Tombstone is getting crushed tonight. Everyone's coming at him. I'm sorry, Tombstone. It seems mean at this point. So currently, points-wise, Crackle's at 10, Mitch is at 5, Harlow's at 5, and Mallory's at 5 for the match. Who's Harlow hitting? Get it blocked. Me? Harlow's hitting me? Yeah, he's going for my bounty. Brutal! So there you go. Harlow takes Mitch out of the game. That is a 5th place for Mitch. And a Harlow plus 5. So Harlow's at 10 points now for the match. Mitch and Harlow plus 5. Now we're down to a 4-player game, and we've only had one set of trades. Oh, Mallory's saying the cards were not worth it. Okay, so Pickle Pepper hits a couple of Harlow's spots, but does not take them out. Mallory lowest in troops. Crackle go for a bounty. Crackle goes for a bounty. Double taps it to get Mallory. So that is a 4th for Mallory, plus 5 for Crackle. Crackle goes back to the top of the group. Crackle plus 5. Crackle now at 15 points, leading the group. And gets the 70%. Man, Crackle is playing a heck of a match. Way to go, Crackle. That was well played. Mallory, you need to be in this tournament, bro. Okay, 3rd game. Look how good you are at it. Europe advance. Like I keep seeing it but missing it. That's just Europe. That's not Europe advanced. There we go. Alright, so the 3rd game is Europe advanced. It's World Dom, but it's back to progressive, and we are playing Blizzard, so it changes up the map each time. You guys will notice how fast these games are going. That's how we built this tournament, was so that we'd be able to play 3 games consecutively very fast, so they didn't get bogged down. Very intense from Tombstone's ready to go. Crackle. So going into game 3 of the match, Crackle's at 25, Harlow's at 10, Mitch is at 5, Mallory's at 5. The top 3 players get through. Let's see what happens. You don't think you're in the top 3 best American Risk players? Oh, did you take your check mark off because that's why you thought we were hitting? Yeah, there may be multiple USA teams. That is nice of you to throw in money for, Mallory. That was very nice. But you also should compete. Okay, so we're playing Europe Advance for Game 3. It's Progressive World Dom. The same points system involved, but when you're playing in your tournament game, you're going to want to know who's at what points, especially if you're trying to get through one of those 3 spots. We basically know Crackle's already through, probably mathematically already through. I'm just not going to do the math. Harlow at 10, and Mallory and I are at 5, so the group's wide open. 1 bounty would get either of the 0-point scorers back into it. For those of you that followed my journey up to Grandmaster, I played this map as kind of my staple map, Europe Advanced, with Blizzards. I think it's one of the most fun maps in Risk. Also like it because of the geography. I just know the geography well. I have a terrible spawn, though. Just an atrocious spawn. I'm in 5th turn position with a terrible spawn, so this is going to be tough. I feel like I need at least 5 to get through. Yeah, Mallory, I need you to complete that form for sure. I'll get it to you. I don't know where I'm going. Got a chance at the Balkans, potentially? Crackle's going to go for Russia. Or going for Eastern Europe? I think it's Eastern Europe. Yeah. Russia's a split bonus on this one, so it's going to be tough. Scandinavia is a nicely set up bonus. Tombstone's got a great spawn for Scandinavia, and Crackle doesn't go to fight him there. I think my move is Balkans down to Ottoman, maybe? So Tombstone and Pickled Pepper are both at 0 points, but if either of them get a bounty, they'll be at 5 points. They'll be tied for 3rd place in the group, so they'll have a chance to go through. Obviously, if either of them win this game, they'll go through almost definitely. Okay, I think my play is the Balkans. And hope that Pickled Pepper and I can be buddies. I get something like that. What if I my 2 down out of the way so those guys can play with that area? Yeah, Russia is split. Which is going to make Tombstone's position really good on this map. Mallorie goes for the Iceland into Great Britain plan, which has a nice blizzard help there, both in Gascony and in... I don't know the name of this territory. It's Norway, but I don't know. Oslo? Maybe it's called Oslo. Mallorie gets Iceland. I've got a bunch of troops in Great Britain I wish I could help with, but I can't really do anything there to help. Okay, there goes the Spain play for Pickled Pepper with a Gascony Blizzard. That's going to be a really strong position. Also has a Blizzard up in Italy in the boot. Pickled Pepper's got a great spot to come out of there. Harlow moves into Germany, what is called on this map Central Europe. Harlow's got 2 very nice bonuses. Takes France and Central Europe here, which is Germany, Denmark, the Benelux countries, and Poland. Okay, Mallorie says, I hate how GMs play progressive. Change my mind. So you're saying you hate that GMs just carve up the map, allow each other to carve up the map, and then play out of that position once everyone has their bonuses and refuse to break them? Is that what you're specifically saying, how GMs play progressive? Okay, yeah. So that we don't have to guard. So Mallory's saying we don't have to guard. So I wouldn't say that's GM risk. I would say it's GM risk because of Pete. I call this risk 2.0 or Pete risk or Canadian risk. And I think he's changed the game so much in the good neighbor concept that he's taught us that you have a better chance to win the game by not breaking people and not trying to hit them and breaking their bonuses. And it's true, right? So breaking people causes you and that person struggle, but it also causes you to fall behind everybody else in the game. So that's the logic there. Tombstone takes me out of that spot, which I was going to have an outside shot at Italy next turn. Now I don't have that outside shot at Italy, so I turn my full attention to the Ottoman. Or I could go North Africa, but there's a 5 stack of crackles in there that I don't really want to mess with. Let's see if we can roll this okay and get a couple of these. I wanted a little bit of roll there. We'll see what happens. I was playing Fog War Capitals. It would be the exact same way for a public lobby. Oh. If I was playing Fog of War Capitals, it would be the exact same way with public lobby. Oh, roll your 3 in UK. I'm sorry, Mallory. I did not see it. I'm sorry. That's my bad. I just wasn't paying attention. I was so focused on trying to take the Ottoman. My bad. But you didn't lose any troops, right? You lost 0 troops on it. Could you really be mad? Yeah, so I think it's not like we all GMs have decided, hey, we're not going to break each other. I think the logic is you have a better chance to win the game by not breaking each other. But there are opportunities when you should break each other. Like last game in because you're not rolling that 2 out for me. Well, Ottoman's a split bonus also, which I just realized. So what am I doing? But that last game, you guys absolutely should have broken me with those 2 big bonuses on the first turn, right? Because the other thing about GM Risk is very rarely are they going to revenge try to crush you on that next turn because you broke them. Now, there are some that will do it, but it's very rare that they're going to ruin their whole game because you broke them one time. I'm definitely in the worst position on this board. Definitely. Could roll 3 2s and go for the mini +1 bonus I'd be getting. Crackle's got a stinking 5 in there. That's very annoying. They're going to be able to card trade up in Russia. Tombstone's going to work over in West Africa. Yeah, for sure in that last game it should have been broken. So that's what I think. That gets missed a little bit because I think some players are just now such in the mindset of never break anybody. But there are definitely still some times that breaking people gives you a better chance to win the game. I'm going to take Tombstone out of this position because I think it's the smartest thing I can do right now and one of the only things I can really do right now. The problem is we just put Canadians in charge of Risk, and Canadians are too nice, so they are too good of neighbors in Risk. So no one breaks bonuses. Even when you guard with 1s, nobody's going to break anything. Even in random ranked lobbies now, though, there's not as much breaking. Like, even when you play newer players, it's like they figured it out earlier or something. There's not as much breaking. Yellow's getting too many bonuses, right? We should be breaking this. Sorry, I'm clicking the wrong thing. Yellow's getting 12 troops. Yellow should not be getting to hold both those bonuses. There we go. There's the break from Harlow, but Harlow also takes the bonus, and Harlow's now going to be getting too much. So does he move the 14 out and say he's okay with us breaking him? I think so. I don't have 2 bonuses, so I should get to hold the Alps. That's true. So in America, we just take everything, right? We're just going to keep going for it. In Canada, they're just, okay, you take that area, I'll take this area, and we'll be buddies, right? Different philosophies for sure. So it's funny, the guys that created Risk probably never would have guessed it turned into this world where we can guard with 1s. Crackle goes with the break, but surely moves the stack out of there to let me have that bonus. Surely. No, takes the bonus. Ooh, Harlow's upset because of the double break. Leaves the 4 also. Aggressive move. Tombstone hits because he doesn't have to break. I don't think the bonuses are going to be as valuable because this game is getting a little bit choppy already. Hate Crackle's 11 sitting here. That's the most annoying part of this map right now for me. Let's see if everyone can just be chill. You guys think chill, not chill? I feel like we're getting the not chill. Oh, everyone's kind of freaking out already. So not chill is what I'm getting. That's the feel that I'm getting. Yeah. Crackle's giving me a not chill. Crackle, you have one of the biggest bonuses on the map. Crackle's getting a +8. I'm getting 2 +4s. We're even. That's as fair as it can be. Somehow I'm not too far down in troop number right now. I've been a little bit fortunate on that. Mallorie adds down in West Africa to take a card, maybe? Keeps the guard in the UK. London, I think, might be the name of the territory. Yeah, London. Yeah. Mallory doing some extra rolling here. The split bonuses this time made this map really interesting, and that's why I like playing Blizzards, especially on Europe Advance and really Mont Saint Michel too, because they're such popular competitive maps that we play them a lot, and there's really built-in strategy that you can use on these maps. So the Blizzards change that up each time you play. I think it makes it a lot more fun to play with Blizzards. Oh, Mallory would just like territories. Mallory, you have 2 bonuses. I just got my second bonus for the first time in this game. Harlow has Tombstone. Okay, Harlow retaliates and breaks Crackle. And then sends the Love Robot in a pretty poignant message from Harlow there. Tombstone at the lowest troop count on both sides of the map. So tough for a bounty. I'm next lowest in troop count and much more in one area. And Crackle's 11 still sitting there. Oh, count our bonus points. Let me count them real quick. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. But you have the British Empire. I mean, that's like pretty powerful. I only have the Alps, which, I mean, not even that many people live there in Southern Europe. So I think it goes unsaid who has the better bonus there. Tombstone goes and hits my 6. Tombstone, what did I... Because I took your blue out of Italy? Is that what this is in retaliation based off of? Oh, brother. Am I desperate enough to have to do the early card trade here? Surely no one's going to go for that bounty yet. Crackle most likely to go for it, I would say. I think I'm dead here. And I think I don't have enough points to get through. So currently, points-wise, Crackle's at 25, Harlow's at 10, I'm at 5, Mallory's at 5. So my best hope is that 5th and 6th would have been, or not really 5th and 6th, but no bounties would have been the Pickled Pepper and Tombstone and Mallory. I think they're going to get... Tombstone kind of makes a feed on me. Yeah, Tombstone kind of feeds me. Doesn't fully feed me. It's at 5 cards. Pickled Pepper has to make the first trade at 4. Doesn't fully take Tombstone out, but takes a bonus. Rolls the 7-on-7 now. So Tombstone kind of kill guarded there by Pickled Pepper. Let's see if Harlow has mended the relationship here with Crackle or not. Gonna just take Germany. Being a friend. Doesn't make the Denmark mistake. And Tombstone is really trying to get Harlow not to hit him, and Harlow's good with it. Harlow just takes the bonus and holds. Harlow, Pickle Pepper with 51, Harlow with 50, Crackle with 47 troops. That trade was the 8 trade. I ask one simple question, where cards at? Where what cards at? Oh, you're advocating for him to kill me, is what you're saying. Yeah, this is what I was projecting being the most likely scenario there. Once Tombstone kind of hits me out of Italy and the Alps, maybe my mistakes on that map are taking the 2 out of Italy for Tombstone. Okay, Crackle's +5, Mitch is 6. Had a tough spawn on that. Even from the start, I didn't feel good about it. Crackle +5. Crackle now at 30 points. Easily locked up the group winner. Can really have fun with this one now. See, so Crackle only has the 2 bonuses there. We'll see how much he gets to hold. But gonna get cards again next turn with 5 cards already. Oh, where does one get cards if you have every bonus? Sure. Well, the map's pretty carved up now to where you can get cards in a lot of spots. I think Mallorie's externals have played out well, having the spot in North Africa, Russia, to go along with the 2 bonuses. Obviously not holding the Russian bonus, but making it tough to kill her. Now up to 65 troops with the big card trade. Crackle is at the lowest troop count, but has the 5 cards, so not in any danger. Tombstone would be the lowest troop count at 3 cards. But in 3 positions on the map. Going to be tough to kill from that spot. Mallorie hits a little Crackle. Pickled Pepper holding 3 bonuses. With it, 2 of the bonuses basically have a single guard, allowing Tombstone to leave the 7 in there, kill guarding Tombstone, knowing that Tombstone won't break him. He's in a really good strategic position on this map. I think Pickled Pepper's in the best strategic position at this point. Harlow attacks a little bit of Russia. Here goes Crackle with the second trade, the early second trade. Immediately goes to the troop lead tie with Pickled Pepper. Not an easy bounty to get from here. Could take out Pickled Pepper's external and kind of do a little card blocking by taking out the Balkan position. Yeah. So leaves the block 24 stack there. So kind of card blocks yellow to a degree, but yellow can still hit that Mallorie 1 there easily. And yellow's getting a ton of troops every turn, so really hard to card block at this point, but at least takes out the external position, so the big stack can't come through. Yeah, so yellow's got Pickled Pepper's got the 20 blocking off Spain as like a kind of secondary guard, I guess, just in case Tombstone gets the idea of going through. North Africa. Tombstone goes and hits in the Balkans to get a card. Yeah, Pickled Pepper wants the 20 there, I think, because of the Tombstone 7, because truly not a single guard position. Mallorie takes the card out in the Ottoman. We move into round number 8 here. Pickled Pepper moves back to take the Balkans bonus. Doesn't break Crackle, though. No retaliation move. Pickled Pepper outgaining everybody, so it makes sense to play a little bit conservatively. Goes for the bonus, though. I don't know if that's going to hold. The third bonus. Harlow's got the French bonus and the Central Europe bonus, or what's called Western Europe and Central Europe. Yeah, so Pickled Pepper says never meant to hold that bonus, right? So that's why not retaliating against Crackle. Crackle also only has the one bonus, even though it's a big bonus. Mallorie's got a pretty good dug-in position with the 3 external locations. Tombstone also has the 3 external, so those were the 2 kind of early fish options besides me. And they're both going to be tough to kill, so it's going to be interesting to see how this evolves here. Crackle fortifies down in a very threatening manner towards Mallorie, I would say. Right. Just kidding. He's not really in position to hit Mallorie in the other 2 locations. Tombstone's going to get a card in the Balkans. That next trade is going to be real interesting because trades are getting up there. 30 troops for Mallorie. Could hit somebody really hard if she wanted to. Can't really get a bounty. Possibly could. It'd be tight. But if you get the bounty, you get to trade in turn. Just goes for the single attack. Pickled Pepper continues to outgain, has 5 cards. Now a big gap between Pickled Pepper and the next highest troop count. Moves out the stack for a 66, about 3 troops short of what he needs there. Harlow's played very conservative. There, Harlow gets it right. That's it. Harlow, experienced risk player, knows what he's doing, knows exactly how many troops it's going to take. Got to get a card, though. Gonna break Tombstone, probably, yeah. I mean, had to do it, right? Now we're down to a 68. That's good for no one. Crackle gets cards on 4. Crackle gets cards on 4, he does. Can't really make that run at Tombstone because he's kill guarded. Tombstone's kind of playing with the house's money right now with that kill guard. And Crackle certainly wouldn't want to feed when he's on 5 cards. Crackle makes a single attack and moves back. Mallorie says that Pickled Pepper should have taken the blue out of there. Yeah, so the idea is the kill guard there and the mutually assured destruction, basically saying, well, if you want to break me from that position, you don't get kill guarded anymore. So they're working with each other in that position, but it has caused yellow to have to leave more troops behind. And also might end up being yellow's demise. Blue may get a trade at the right time and hit from behind. Yeah, obviously Mallorie would like to kill blue. I think everyone's mad at you right now for kill guarding blue. It's probably a smart play, but also slightly risky. $50 troops. Let's see where they go. Nowhere. Just builds them up. Pickled Pepper just has such a fortified position on this map that it's going to be really tough to take him out. Honestly, Tombstone's the one that's got the best shot on a trade to add in Italy there and cause some problems. The wild part is Pickled Pepper could actually just do a 1 guard in Greece and wouldn't get another bonus, but would hold all of the Ottoman territories with a single. So the Ottoman, North Africa, West Africa, and Spain with a single guard in Greece. Or the Dinarides. Either one of them would be a single guard and hold all that territory. So wild blizzards on this map. Crackle and Mallorie keep making that tough, though, by adding in the Ottoman. Mallorie lowest in troop count. But really tough to kill right now in 3 positions. Crackle and Harlow are probably in the least number of positions, but they get a lot of troops. Harlow's second in troops. Yeah, I was just saying it's wild with the blizzards that you could take potentially in guard with 1, get another bonus, and all those Ottoman territories. And just put like 200 troops right there. Mallorie gets a trade. Yeah, that's a good guard. That should be a good guard. That should do it. Puts a 69 in London. Adds to all 3 locations. Takes a territory. Takes a couple. Takes Pickled Pepper out of that external position. Let's see what happens here. Pickled Pepper continues to add behind having to protect from a Tombstone betrayal. I think it'd be a betrayal at this point if Tombstone hits there. Just to remind everybody on the current point, Crackle's at 30, basically already guaranteed the group win. Harlow's at 10, Mitch and Mallory at 5. So right now, Mallory and I are tied for getting through. Neither of us have a bounty on the other person, so very up in the air who would go through, but there's obviously a lot more points to be gained in this. Tombstone gets the next trade. Trying to get it up into some big troop numbers. It's getting a little bit stalematey. We are at an hour 15 minutes for the round, so we're still under our goal of an hour and a half for the round. There have certainly been some opportunities to be more aggressive in this, but some patient players at this point. Tombstone has to break. Harlow there had nowhere else to get a card. So it gives the crying face, which makes it okay. You're allowed to break people as long as you give them the crying face emoji. Yeah, Mallorie's getting the heck out of the Ottoman. Thinking about doing a little feed on Tombstone here. Tombstone's got the most troops besides Pickled Pepper. There's the additional bonus there for Pickled Pepper. Harlow takes back his bonus. Crackle gets 70. Maybe breaks Pickled Pepper here. Maybe takes the rest of the Ottoman for Mallorie. Although it's not the bonus because it's a split bonus, but it would be easy to go get the top part of that bonus for Crackle if he wanted it. Bonuses aren't going to matter a ton at this point in the game because we're trading in cards for 50s. Yeah, it leaves the big stack there locked. Just takes a little bit of Mallorie out. Mallorie says this is so intense. It is very intense. I agree. Pickled Pepper has had the opportunity to do some really aggressive stuff, but hasn't really needed to because of the positioning. Crackle clearly wants to kill people. Doesn't have quite the troops and positioning that he needs. Everyone wants to kill Tombstone, but now Tombstone's gotten really strong because of the kill guard from the Pickled Pepper. Be interesting to see if he gets double crossed at some point. Very nice. Mallorie, double. Mallorie's got 2 of them in there. Takes the trade in Russia. I think part of the reason that this got more stalematey versus all the other games we played in these settings with these tournament points is because of the blizzards. Oh, there we go. Tombstone taken out of that kill guard position. Pickled Pepper starts working on his single guard. There you go. Got the single guard position up in Greece. That is going to be tough. By doing so, also gives a little bit of a Crackle feed to Harlow, potentially. Harlow considering it. Harlow gets Crackle. Crackle finishes 5th. Long time between the 6th place finisher and the 5th place finisher. That doesn't count for anything, though. Don't worry. Harlow plus 5. Harlow moves into 15 points. Basically secures his spot in the next round. Crackle at 30. Harlow at 15. Mitch and Mallorie at 5. So Harlow still at 196 troops. So not a kill that's going to hurt him a ton because he got cards right away. Tombstone's phone died? Are you out? Are you botted? Did you bot out Tombstone? Because this is going to get real wild if you have a botted out 161 stack here. I think Tombstone botted. Oh, this is going to get super entertaining then. So this turn will just get the added troops. Next turn, we'll get to see that stack run wild. It's going to come down. So Harlow's basically through. Mallorie really needs just one more bounty to secure her spot in the next round. But it's still wide open for, well, Tombstone's now a bot, so it's going to be tougher. Pickled Pepper, though, still has a great shot. Obviously, winning the game here would get the Pickled Pepper through. There goes the botting out Tombstone. Gonna get the interesting. Obviously, that's the fort in northern Italy. Makes sense. Here goes Mallorie. Mallorie just hitting a bunch of Harlow. Maybe making a 70% run, but we're playing World Dom. Mallorie takes Eastern Europe, a bunch of Russia, but not the bonus, and kind of moves away from Tombstone, I think, is the concept there, knowing that it's a bot now. Pickled Pepper moves into all troops into one guard, except for the 11 in Italy, I guess. But 229 on one spot can go get any bounty he wants next turn. Harlow in a very tough spot now. Would like to get a bounty, but doesn't really have one to go get. Breaks Mallorie. Harlow and Mallorie are both currently trying to convince the Pickled Pepper that the other one is the one to go kill. That's what's happening right now. They both would like the Pickled Pepper to focus the attention on the other. Harlow goes and buries his troops in Russia, knowing that a 161 stack bot is coming out through Germany. The bot's going to take the Alps also, it looks like. See how many he splits. No, takes all the troops into Germany. Here we go. Takes the Alps. Any more from this Denmark position? No, stays there. Breaks Harlow, but doesn't go any further. Pickled Pepper keeps playing conservatively. Hadn't had to make any big decisions all game. Just kind of slowly taking over the board and watching everyone scurry away. See what Harlow does. Harlow would still really like a bounty, especially if he could get Mallorie's here. Just not enough troops to do it. Needed cards on 4. Harlow really needed cards on 4. Apparently he didn't have them. If he had cards on 4 there, he kills Mallorie. Yeah. Yeah, I think you play it conservatively, Pickled Pepper. You got the... It's your board here. Harlow's going to run just short. Just hits a little bit of Mallorie. We'll see how much. And some bot. To break Mallorie over in France. Moves them all back. To Eastern Europe, maybe? To the edge of Germany. Poland. Moves them into Poland there. Alright, here we go. Bot gets cards. Let's see what happens here. Bot's got a 109 stack and a 147 stack. A 111 stack and a 147 stack. And slowly adds to it to waste time. And does a single attack? No. Got more coming for you. Does a split in Germany. Wants to hold Germany. The bot is going to be very annoying and block up the middle of this map. Maybe protect Mallorie. To some degree protected Mallorie there. Doesn't leave a huge stack to protect, but helps a little bit. Mallorie gets the trade on 5 for 90 troops. Needs to find a way to get Harlow, but has the stack blocked for the 112. Can't get it out of there. The bot could have really helped Mallorie open up that stack. Said Mallorie leave some big guards there in France. Pickled Pepper just clears Mallorie out of the Crimea. Just a little cleanup there. Harlow gets cards. If he can get Mallorie on this turn, he gets his... But he's got 2 bot stacks blocking him. How about that? The bot perfectly blocks Harlow off. That'll live a good bot situation. Harlow hits the bot anyway. Doesn't have enough to get Mallorie, though, after hitting the bot. Harlow hit some bad luck there, let's just say that. Not having cards on 4 and then the bot blocking. The Tombstone bot still wreaking havoc. Like the bot takes a little time to really figure out where we're putting these troops. Really thinking it through. The bot's gonna card skip. That's next level botting. So Pickled Pepper says no one's worth killing. I agree on this turn. On your next turn, that's probably true. Well, if Mallory's at 4 cards, you're gonna get 100 troops back. You're enough ahead of Harlow that it's not gonna kill you. The bot card skips. I don't know. Did Tombstone somehow get back in the game? You guys would know better than me. Yeah, so Mallorie goes for the kill on Harlow to get the 3 cards. And has it. That's a well done by Mallorie there. Mallorie gets the +5, which would move her into position to move through to the next round at this point. That's a 4 for Harlow. And a Mallorie +5. Mallorie goes up to 10 points and is currently in 3rd place in the group for the match. Pickled Pepper goes for the kill on Mallorie. Oh, we're so close, guys. We're at 128 minutes, and we haven't played a single one of these test games over an hour and a half, so... Pickled Pepper doesn't go for the full kill, just takes Mallorie off the right side of the board. So currently Crackle's at 30, Harlow's at 15, Mallory's at 10, Mitch is at 5, but Pickled Pepper has a great shot to get through with a win. Just needs the win to get through. Blue is back. Okay. That makes more sense because I was so confused with what was going on last turn. Oh, Blue is back, but he can't place his troops. Okay. That's why this is going on. What a goofy situation. Making it even more intense, like, what is going to happen? It's not letting you. Tombstone says it's not letting him place troops. Sorry, guys. That's weird. So Mallory's at 310 troops. The pepper that's pickled, or Pickled Pepper, saying maybe Tombstone is just trying to trick him. Surely this is the kill on Mallorie, right? Does not hit the big Mallorie stack, just every... Oh yeah, it does hit the big Mallorie stack. There we go. Leaves the 19, going for the double kill here. So we've got... Mallorie finishes in 3rd place. That's a +5 for Pickled Pepper. And then Pickled Pepper gets Tombstone for the advancement. It'll take a turn or so, but gets the trade next turn. So next turn, Pickled Pepper wins. So it'll end up being Crackle winning the group. Pickled Pepper will end with 18 points with the win and 2 bounties in this game, starting with 0 coming in this game. So that's the cool part about the World Cup settings. You can get to game 3 of the match and still have a chance to get through, just like Pickled Pepper just did there. So it finishes Crackle with 30, Pickled Pepper with 18, Harlow with 15. All 3 of those players would be advancing if we were actually in a World Cup game. Please go sign up for the World Cup. It's riskworldcup.com. You can sign up right now to represent your country. You can see who signed up for your country and how many people for each country have signed up. Please go to riskworldcup.com. Check it out. Sign up for the tournament. You'll also get to see links to great streaming channels like Mallorie's channel, who has played with us here tonight. I am at Mitch on Risk. I stream live on Twitch, post on YouTube. Tomorrow, 1900 UTC, 2 p.m. U.S. Central Time. Come root on the Cleveland Space Pups as we take on Major League Risk. I will be streaming live on my YouTube channel. You can go ahead and go to my YouTube channel now and click to be notified when we start. Until next time, Riskateers, let's see if there's anybody to raid. Let's check what the options are. Okay, we're going to go raid Risky Phil. Until next time, Riskateers, may your dice be nice.